Well, well, now that's quite something. Hanging out of it, and I would say that is a pretty good positioning. How you doing, man? Almost. Almost. Where are you guys headed? Well, good afternoon. So guys, in around 20 minutes my train is departing to the, hopefully, what they say, one of the most beautiful beach towns in all of Sri Lanka. And of course, hello, no, I'll walk, thank you. It's right around the corner, the train station. Everything is timed, everything should be very smooth. It's gonna be my first time taking a train in Sri Lanka, so I've been so far 3-4 days in Colombo. Was a good time, filmed a couple of videos, got some work done. And this morning I walked by the train station and it looks really interesting, really interesting. I think taking trains in general in this country is one of the things to do. So let's see, a little bit of a chaos going on, or let's say it like that. Actually, Colombo for the most part is fairly easy to navigate, and we'll see how much the ticket is. We'll see how the ride will be. I'm excited. But first, we have to survive the road there. So yesterday already I popped into the train station and I asked. There was one train at 10:30 and it goes for like 500 or 600 rupees, which is $2. I'm like, okay. And then there's one first class for $5. I'm like, Honestly, this morning I was considering to take the earlier train one just to arrive a little bit earlier, but I've been doing some other stuff. Actually went to a local gym. Have to pay attention to the traffic here a little bit. That was interesting. And the gym was in a place that was called Slave Island, a part of town. And you know, when such an intriguing name is there, I asked the guy that was working there. Then later I looked up the Wikipedia article. Basically during the Portuguese colonial times, from what I understand, they were keeping their slaves in that area of town. So truly, Sri Lanka is a country with thousands of years of history, and actually the British coined it that way when they were here later. So seriously. So on our way to the train station, we have beautiful colonial buildings to the left, a huge construction to the right, another building to the... Seriously. So excited. Basically, I think the biggest difference, first class, second class, is like air conditioning and stuff like that. From what I understand, like first class, like the only air conditioned one. So I think it's like gonna be a regular train, but from what I hear is the train lines in Sri Lanka are really good for getting around. But we're gonna find that out today. Are they a good mode of transportation in this country? We shall see. Easy, my guy, easy. Maybe it's not that quick of a walk as I thought. It said 7 minutes on Google Maps. Here I am on a highway. Love it. So on the right side looks like, yeah, that's a train station. There's a market here I walked by yesterday. All right. You know, as you can imagine, very often train stations are like the older areas. Often you see like not the best side of the city. It's actually quite okay. But very close by, very nice area. From the full video around there. Overall, I was positively surprised by Colombo to the fact that, like, I planned for 2 days. I just stayed longer because I thought it was really chill, really comfortable, good weather, good Wi-Fi, surprisingly also like really good. I think 40 MB upload speed. And so here we are, pulling up. This over there is the Colombo Fort train station. Right now it's 2 p.m. 27. If I remember correctly, the train is at 2:40. So we should be good. We should be just fine. What's up, boys? How are you? Very good. If you need a taxi, they will hook you up when you're here. I think you call them tuk-tuk here as well. We'll have to find out. Don't want to say anything wrong. Tuk-tuk is the Thai's one. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, there he is. He said it himself, so tuk-tuk it is. Oh, there's a bit of a line. Let's see. Hello, train to Weligama?
Yeah.
Yes, I can buy the ticket here? Yeah. Okay, how much is it?
600.
And do you have first class also?
Only second class.
So this train only second class?
Yeah.
Okay.
First class is full.
First class is full? Okay. Yeah, I talked to a colleague yesterday. Okay. 600. Okay, 1,000. So guys, no air conditioning for me today, but it's fine. I'm gonna stay hot. Alright. Originally Ukraine. Yeah. I'm Sri Lankan now. For the month. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Alrighty guys, so we got our tickets, so only the second class today. But I'm sure it will be an adventure. Ticket I'll show you or? Gate 5? Gate 5?
Number 1.
Yeah, we'll just go there. Okay. Weligama? Okay. Thank you. So guys, that is here the train station. Looks overall quite interesting, very historical. I'll be curious to know how long it has been around. So let's grab the 2 bags. Get up. Alrighty guys, it is a warm day. Luckily Sri Lanka hasn't been like crazy hot. I think when the train's gonna be moving, we're probably gonna be just fine. So I guess we're gonna keep the first class experience, if you will, the $5 first class for next time. So basically the train at the end of the day was 600 Sri Lankan rupiah, which is a little bit less than $2. So let's see what we can find for that. The train station overall is actually, I like it. It's interesting. It's like old school. It's not just old. It actually, you know, has history to it. Here you can get yourself some snacks. We have the orange seats in the middle, so definitely can get a little bit rejuvenated during your trips. So I wonder if our train will look something like this. That would be actually not, that would be actually good. We'll see. It's a good crowd. It's also, let's say, the central station, so I think there is a chance it will be quite a bit crowded. Freaking hell, it's Friday. We'll see. Righty guys, looks like something is upon us. There he is. Oh shit. Let's see where that's gonna go from here. Well guys, God bless. There was quite a hurry, so there looks like they have 3 different classes. First class looks all chill out. That's upon reservation. This is second class. Actually looks pretty alright. So guys, the car is moving. It's not moving too fast. I think it's gonna be like 3 hours. I'm fine to stand for 3 hours. So the good thing is you can put your stuff down up there, got my suitcase, got the Mark Ryden bag, so busy day. Almost. Almost. Where are you guys headed?
To Nigel, so we're going to Colombo Lake.
Don't know that. So guys, it has been a couple of hours on the train now. Finally, I have made my way, let's say, hanging out of it, and I would say that is a pretty good positioning. How you doing, man? So let's say it like that. No seating, but because the doors are open and the train's moving like at a reasonable speed, not too fast, it's actually fairly chill, let's say it like that. And I think in the total it's gonna be a 3-4 hour drive. So people are walking here a little bit, that's kind of like the vibe. So Hikkaduwa, I think I've heard of it before, is also already one of the beach towns, so I think I should be like 1 hour away or something. So overall, for $2 you cannot complain. Perfect way to get around yet. Look, there's even like boys like hanging out of the train. I think that's like a thing to do around here. So yeah, adventure factor, perfect. Comfort factor, 3 hours, we're good. And now I have some friends from the UK, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, Scotland. So what city in Scotland? My favorite city is Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, I've been to Glasgow. Well, now that's quite something. You would be thinking most of the time hanging out of trains is going to be the only crazy, but here it looks like it's part of common practice, which I like. So in the front, pretty much everybody is hanging off a little bit off the doors. Somebody has like a huge action camera peeking out. So yeah, overall I would say, actually, especially if you do get, let's say, a place closer to the door, it's actually quite nice, considering that all the drives are not that long. Like I'm going to one of the little bit further beach towns right now, one of the main ones we're going to be passing by right now, so a little bit 2-3 hours after. And I would say don't lean out too much. There's the security man here. Oh, look at that. Bye bye. Bye bye. There they go. My British Scottish friends. Whew, so guys, honestly, that's just to play it safe with my stuff laying there. So I'm starting to really enjoy this ride. So in the hallway, obviously, it's mostly like people that are traveling, enjoying their adventurous experience. You know, to the locals, it's a daily thing. People are sleeping by the window, whereas me trying to get a nice little view. So yeah, this is Galle, one of the most famous towns in Sri Lanka. Probably will pass by here again. So guys, it's getting a bit more chill, I would say. Let me show you around a little bit. So this is where I stored all my stuff, and now that it's less crowded, it actually looks pretty good considering the price. And yeah, somebody's transporting their rice, but honestly, I'm a fan. So this ride, I would say, turned from being one of the most uncomfortable experiences just an hour or so ago to an adventure. So here is, I think they have fried bananas that they're selling, and clearly the business is fairly popular. Hello. And in terms of masks, it's interesting. I would say majority of people don't wear masks, but then every once in a while you see somebody. But yeah, 90% don't. Here is a more local train passing by, I think. Looks interesting. Alrighty guys, we are slowly coming in. I think 1 or 2 stops away as of right now. Nicely towards sunset, heading in. Now that's something. Seriously, the first part was like tough. The second part is one of the best experiences ever. Now that was a not so smooth escape. Just jumped out pretty much from the train. All right, thank you, man. Cheers. These guys just helped me out a little bit. So last minute, let's say it like that. The train station, the official one, is back there. Let's see. Alrighty guys, so nice tuk-tuk setup. Looks good actually, good. You know, like sitting in the front, police problem. This is no police problem. Yeah. Okay guys, we arrived finally. It was overall, I would say, a fairly smooth ride towards sunset. So checked into, like, let's say a nice local guest house for the first couple of nights. Just wanted to arrive, wanted to have something fairly central. So I think this goes for like $25 or something. I would say pretty all right, like simple air conditioning,
nice bed, and the best thing is it's just so clean. There's a local lady checked me in, looks like a family business. It's squeaky clean. There's love here, so let's go. Alrighty, and also just starting the morning with a nice little beach run. Honestly, I didn't expect that. It's a really blue water, good amount of people, sort of as expected, but the palm trees, the vibe, the surfing. Okay guys, I would say it's time for a little, let's say, beach recap. So I have to tell you one thing. Over time, when you go to a lot of different places, everything looks kind of very similar. The beaches start to look similar. What I like about Sri Lanka is the water is pretty pure. The beaches are fairly wide, wider than in most places. So even though it is fairly busy, you still, let's say, get a little bit of your own area. On the other hand, just with the Sri Lankan nuance, with the Sri Lankan culture, with just the way they set up the things by the beach, the way the town is structured is fairly unique, different to pretty much all of the places I have been to before. So if you look at the nuances, I like that it has its own character. Different from Thailand, definitely different from Bali. Like, of course, the nature is very similar, but the beach is solid. Alrighty guys, and if you're new here, by any chance, as of right now, we're doing the Sri Lanka video series. I'm documenting my experience, but in the big picture here on the channel, we talk about building a life of freedom around the world, going to places that offer more, building a remote lifestyle. And yeah, I've been doing it for quite a couple of good years. You can also join me on Instagram to see where I am right now. As always, everything will be in the description. And yeah, with all of that good stuff out of the way, you too got a world to see. I think the next video is gonna be beaches, it's gonna be the beach towns here. I'm pumped for that. So yeah, good thing is it's sunny, so the pants are drying. No, seriously, Sri Lanka, 4 or 5 days in, me gusta. See you soon.